So today we're going to be going over my new 12-week strength program that I made myself. So I want to start off by saying I don't know how good it is. I haven't used it yet, but I have been working on it for like the past month and a half, I'd say. I've watched probably like 15 to 20 Jeff Nippard videos trying to figure out like the best kind of way to implicate both powerlifting and bodybuilding in the same split, but also it being mainly powerlifting focused. But I mean, like the past 3 weeks, I've really just been trying to get back into the gym after not working out for like 3 months. I went on vacation to Cancun, back from that, and now we're back, we're locked in. We got a little food review real quick right before we get into the new program, which I'm giving you guys completely for free because I don't know, it's based off of me, but if you guys want to get into powerlifting, maybe this will help you a little bit. I'm not guaranteeing any progress. However, I do think you will make a lot of progress from this program. I put a lot of work into this. So food review real quick. We got La salad, and then we got, I know. It's just plain chicken and rice. Don't make fun of me, bro. I understand I'm white. There's some seasoning on there. All right, into the program though.
So I'm in a little different attire. I messed up that recording, so it was all like blurry on here. Like the frames were just so bad. So I'm trying to re-record it real quick while editing this video. So it'll go in 4-week increments. We have week 1 through 4, 5 through 8, and then 9 through 12. And I also apologize. I don't know why it won't let me record in any better, what's the word? Not frame. In any better, like higher resolution. I don't know. So, wait, why do I have my headset on? So it relatively stays the same reps each week, especially for bench. Bench will stay pretty much the exact same each week. It'll just go up RPE each time. All of week 1 is about the same RPE, and then it goes same RPE. Accessories are usually the same RPE every time. We back down accessories a little bit down here on week 12, which is gonna be your PR week. So pretty much what you're doing is building up from RPE 5.5 to a top RPE at the end of the block. The whole thing is called a macro cycle, but at the end of each block, you are going to be building up to top RPE. So like for week 4, it'll be 8.5 to 9 right there. And then week 8, which is your next block, is 9 to 9.5. And then finally on week 12, which is your PR block, which you don't technically have to PR if you don't want to, but it's anywhere between RPE 9 and 10. So 1 rep left in the tank, or 0 reps left in the tank, so your max RPE. For deadlift and squat, it is going to go 1x3 and 3x5s on back offs, and that will slowly go down each week because deadlifts and squat are so much harder and more taxing to do compared to bench. So bench is going to stay the same every time, 1x1, 1x4, 2x6 until the last 2 weeks, where you back off just 1 rep on each of the back downs, which isn't bad at all. So once again, I'm not 100% sure if this will work for everybody. I hope if you guys do try this that it does work and help a little bit, but I talk about it a little more when I get to the gym. But you can screenshot it, do everything you need to. I will be posting a link in the description of this one right here, copy, and I made it to where people can't edit it, so I would suggest just making a copy of this. And then yeah, you can see what I have for my first note right here. I just marked everything that I did down in kilos because on RPE, you're not doing it off percentage base, so it doesn't really matter how much you did the week before. RPE is really based on how you're feeling that week. So I'm really just doing this to see where I was compared to last week. So since today's a different day, I just finished Thursday, so I wrote all that down, and I'll compare it from week by week to make sure that I'm making progress and make sure the split is actually working for me. I tried to make sure we had the correct amount of accessories, so we're not overworking accessories, we're not underworking accessories. Same thing with our compound movements. I didn't want to do like 10 sets of bench on one day, and then I'll have 20 more sets for the rest of the week. So I'm doing 30 sets on my chest just from bench. So that's why it might seem like there's just not that many accessories because everything is 2x6 to 10. But as long as you're getting into that 6 to 10 range at RPE 7 to 9, you're bound to make very optimal amounts of progress. Obviously, the split isn't the most optimal. I'm 19 years old. I just try to make a split by myself, for myself. But I hope this does help you guys. And I think it's time to get to the workout. I probably missed some things because I don't really remember what I said 2 days ago. But let's get into the workout. I'll talk about it a little more then. So today is our primary deadlift day. We have deadlift, which is just my normal sumo form. Primary day is usually just whatever you're gonna do in comp. So if you do conventional on your primary day. If you do sumo on your primary day. So it's a top set of 1x3 and then back offs 3x5. I have been working out like quite a bit in the past 3 weeks, but my maxes are just still nowhere near where they used to be. Like how I deadlifted 551, like with ease and prep, probably won't be too correlated off that. But yeah, I honestly forget all that I said because I ate and then drove here. But don't take my word for it that it'll 100% work, the program anyways, because I haven't even tried the full program. I'm only on day 2. However, I don't know, the way that I feel like I created it, it should work pretty well. And for the most part, you should be able to manage fatigue quite well as well. We don't have chalk again here. I mean, it's only RPE 5.5, so, but either way. Yeah, so I mean, this isn't the Texas deadlift bar that I compete with in Powerlifting United, which I don't 100% know what federation or even where I'm competing next is. It's a deadlift bar, which is, in my opinion, I don't know. It's not like a Texas deadlift bar, but it's also not a straight bar, like a power bar. And power bars are super difficult to pull on. But I mean, you have to do it in most federations. I just don't feel like training on it yet if I'm not competing in like USPA or Powerlifting America or anything like that. So really for warm-ups, what I like doing is warming up with 3 reps each time, like no matter what the weight is. If it's my warm-ups, I just want to warm up with 3 reps because that's what my top set is, and I feel like it'll help me gauge a little better on where my top set should be per RPE wise. If I'm at 400 and I do 3 reps and I feel like that's a little too heavy, or like I feel like that's at RPE 8 and I'm on RPE 9, then I'll only go up like another 10 pounds instead of just doing 400 by 1 and then not being exactly sure on where I'm supposed to be at. So like I'll do 3 reps of this and then, well, I'll go up another plate anyways because it's only 265, but maybe, I don't know. Could be worse because we don't have chalk.
In the same ends, riding round and I A-bends. I've got BBS, you got fake friends. Got a beers through like a rhino. Smoked out, no pyro. Keep a mask up on me face, kid, and it's all black. Got a lie low. Drugs white albino. If you know, then I know. Where did
Since my last competition prep, I haven't used kilo plates. So these feel a little heavier than what they should, but I guess we'll see. This is 374. I should be able to do this for 3 below RPE 5.5, so, but I mean, I guess we'll see. I mean, yeah, for the most part though, we have been like extremely locked in on like working out, our diet, our weight, because we're cutting slightly. We're gonna cut down to like 180-ish, I think. Right now we're 187, I think was our morning weight, which yeah, I now have a scale that tracks that every single day. And then also the food scale that I've been using for like the longest time, that also, I've been doing that every single day. So I've been eating around 3,000 calories right now, as well as like 30 minutes of cardio. Like I wanna get into an hour of cardio, but cardio just still sucks, not gonna lie, but I know it's so good for me, so I need to start getting back into it a little more. I mean, other than 30 minutes, but 30 minutes isn't bad. But yeah, we're gonna try, I guess, not try, we're gonna have to use this liquid chalk. All right, well, the chalk was like sealed shut, but we got it open. But yeah, I was just talking to Ben, I'm probably gonna start bringing in my own chalk because I swear they never have chalk here. And like, I feel like if you're deadlifting at all, you like low-key need chalk. Oh my gosh. There's nothing. Yeah, probably not. Oh wait, I forgot, I have to wait 20 minutes for the chalk to dry now. I love liquid chalk. I usually hit them with this and like just go back and forth so the chalk dries.
posted up in the same ends, riding round and I A-bends. I've got BBS, you got fake.
Dude, I didn't even stretch out.
Smoked out, no pyro. Keep a mask up on me face, kid, and it's all black. Got a lie low. Drugs white albino. If you know.
So with RPE, it's more of like, not I wouldn't say a guessing game, but you kind of just, like I'm just gonna do 3 reps until it feels like I'm at RPE 5.5. And then I'll do my back downs, which is just 3x4 at RPE 5. However, the weight is gonna be like kind of off because I haven't deadlifted in so long on top of now having to use liquid chalk. So, and like I said, just try to get it near RPE 5.5. And for the first week, it's gonna be really hard to get like the exact RPE. So like this may be way too heavy, it may be way too light, but this is probably where I'll stop either way. Or maybe, I don't know, unless it flies and I feel like I can do 100 of it, which
it probably will relatively. That is kind of how RPE 5.5 feels because you're so far away from failure. I mean, almost 6 reps away from failure, so, or no, you're almost 5 reps away from failure. Gotta wait for this damn chalk to dry again, bro. I hate liquid chalk.
Then I know where did all of that time go? I see pyramids, no Cairo. I'm bold, I'm eager. She's loving my demeanor. I just did shrooms in Malibu and I'm seeing shit so clear. I'm an animal, hyena. I was mean, but it just got meaner. As a kid, I was always a leader. Achieved that shit, then it come back clean ya. I'm the boy, I'm the.
And then next, as I was saying, so now we have what's considered like back offs. That's 3x4 at RPE 5, so it's half an RPE plus 1 rep. So obviously you're gonna go down a little bit of weight. I should be able to do 374, 3x4 at RPE 5. Again, it's like so off because I don't know what my max is right now. Like I came back randomly 1 month and hit 500, and then the other day in here, like 425 by 3 was like heavy. So it's really off right now because I don't know my maxes. But then again, you shouldn't really be basing RPE off your maxes. It's really just how you feel that day. So we're gonna do this 3x4, and then yeah, we have our accessories.
I take all of the stock, I don't care what it costs. I put fire to crops. Had to flip that rock of the odds in me socks. 3-5 in me bills. When I walk on the gas, like to give man chills. 2 halves of the pills. You're never gonna see these bust down grills. I'm the hardest out of the century. These other man, they can't step to me. No handout to give it extra fee. I'm the male version of ecstasy. Got a vendetta with a deputy. No debt on me, cause you're dead to me. I'm walking around with no weaponry and no little shit will try mess with me. I'm floating around 4 AMs. Chilling out in the state ends. That summer spring collection just got back, you're still on the same trend. The same kid with the same friends, posted up on the same ends. Riding round in that 8 bins, you got BBS, you got fake gems like bah.
Honestly, I feel like that was like maybe a little too light, but I don't know, I haven't done like 10 reps on deadlifts in so long, so RPE 5 is just kind of hard to gauge. Either way, we're still making progress because this is the most deadlifting I've done in literally like 3 months, so. Progress is progress. We are trying to perfect it though, and that's what I'm trying to do with this split mainly. I don't know, we're trying to maximize like the most amount of output while giving in not the most amount of input, which is just gonna cause fatigue. Your CNS is gonna be fried. Like if you'll look at this program, you're not really doing that many sets per muscle per week, unless you include bench, squat, and deadlift, which I didn't include when I was making the program. Just like what I'm trying to say is like, you're not doing that many sets on each accessory. Like most of it is like 2x6 to 10 at RPE 7 to 9. So if you get in that range, you're gonna be doing what you need to be doing because like I've said before, the best way to get a bigger bench is bench more, squat more, deadlift more. Accessories do matter, obviously, but just not nearly as much as like benching, squatting, and deadlifting more matter. Now we have something that I've enjoyed a lot lately, which is T-bar rows with Kelso shrugs. I mean, I've enjoyed like Kelso shrugs way more than T-bar rows, which I'll show you what Kelso shrugs here in a minute, but I'm gonna use straps, because we're already gonna work out our biceps later, so there's no point in like over fatiguing our biceps by doing this, and they're just gonna be more tired. I think T-bar rows grow your biceps by like 5%, and then actual bicep curls do it by like 11%, or something like that. Like bicep curls are twice as good, so there's no point in fatiguing your biceps on this movement, which is why I like using straps so much, like mainly on every back movement. But we're just gonna aim anywhere between 6 to 10 at RPE 7 to 9. So if I get to 6 reps and I feel like I'm gonna fail in the next rep, I'm gonna quit then. If I get to 10 reps and I'm at like RPE 7 and I feel like I have 2 more reps, I'm gonna stop there. Because just as long as you're within that range, you're gonna be making like the most optimal amount of progress. I'm assuming everybody knows what a T-bar row is. You just literally pull it up like that. And the shrug, a Kelso shrug is this. Grab it like this, and then I think you're supposed to go like the ROM for this is like 5 to 6 inches. It's not a lot at all. And I just like to do those as a finisher because throughout this whole movement, you're working not mainly, but you're working a lot of biceps, and most likely your biceps and rear delts are gonna fail before your traps and your rhomboids, I think is what they're called. That's why I use straps and then do Kelso shrugs after the T-bar row. But we're gonna get into it. This might be actually a little too heavy. I forgot, I haven't worked out in a minute, so we'll see.
coming like Canada. Got kush smoke all in me lungs, I'm running from clubber, I'm lacking the stamina. I'm whipping it smart, and nothing in the air, but me gonna come fuck with a canister. No days off, I was plotting with nothing, and money all over me calendar. In this game, I like it, an amateur.
In like there, I'm not gonna go to, like I'm not gonna try to do 6 to 10 reps with Kelso shrugs as well. I'm just gonna finish off whatever I have left on my back, and that should be like within RPE 7 to 9. I wouldn't care about bumping it up to like RPE 9 on your Kelso shrugs.
Activist, 3 bells and a wolf, 7 activists. Said I quit for the bit, but I'm back to this. I got told off once and he slapped me wrist. I don't listen, I don't blame, I don't follow anyone's words. This job is smoking, my caddy's potent, I'm steady sipping on dirt. I'm a stockpiler, got a top driver, big chain, bust down like a Rottweiler. I'm a stockpiler.
And then we have 2 different accessories of biceps, which it's only 2 sets of each as well, especially because we just did 2 sets of a back exercise. So our biceps have already been hit a little bit, even though we were using straps. And I mean, since I've got these cuffs, which I don't know how long ago it's been, it was probably like a month ago or something. I got them when I wasn't even working out, but I've been using these cuffs for pretty much everything on the cables. And so we'll be doing drag curls, which you can still do it with this little handle, but I forget what the science-based term is. You like recruit more motor units or whatever to your bicep by not using your forearm as well.
Canada, got kush smoke all in me lungs, I'm running from clubber, I'm lacking the stamina. I'm whipping it smart, the knocks in the air, got me gonna come fuck with a canister. No days off, I was plotting with nothing, and money all over me calendar. In this game of life, with an amateur, I'm an activist, 3 bells and a wolf, 7 activists. Said I quit for the bit, but I'm back to this. I got told off once and he slapped me wrist. I don't listen, I don't blame, I don't follow anyone's words. This jam is smoking, my caddy's potent, I'm steady sipping on beer.
Okay.
Blacked out like a phantom, your phone keeps having a tantrum. You know boy at the party, this song your national anthem. Fuck gold, I'm platinum, my bro sipping on magnums. Got girls flocking all over cause I'm young, lit and I'm handsome. If you talk shit then I bang them, you're banged out to the mansion. You've never got no motion, lad, you've never got no action. Bitch, I'm all about me passion, music, money and fashion. Drugs and girls come later, in the end it's all a distraction.
Okay.
Bro, I'd like double click the record so it didn't just film that last set. So, I'm just gonna do it again.
Like why you smoke for? Hypocrites just turn it to a coke whore. Kate Moss fame, and my bitches need their own tour. She jealous of the fiends, like why you always on the phone for? Been about bands and he called me the strangest. The APs ain't ready to talk. Little man's been a wrong name for the kid, he the biggest free man, he's incredible hope. Purple runs, man's getting in bold. All of my haters getting them so. Bad bitch when they get in and click when they hear their song, she ain't getting them. I'm blacked out like a phantom, my phone keeps having a tantrum. You know boy at the party, this song your national anthem. Fuck gold, I'm a platinum, my bro sipping on magnums. Got girls flocking all over cause I'm young, lit and I'm handsome. If you talk shit then I bang them, you're banged out to the mansion. You've never got no motion, lad, you've never got no action. Bitch, I'm all about me passion, music, money and fashion. Drugs and girls come later, in the end it's all a distraction.
Okay.
Floating around 4 AMs, chilling out in the state ends. That summer spring collection just got bagged, you're still on the same trends. I'm the same kid with the same friends, posted up in the same ends. Riding round in that A-Benz, I got VVS, you got fake gems. Like a bass through like a rhino, smoked out, no pyro. Keep a mask up on me face, kid, and it's all black, gotta lie low. Drugs white albino, if you know then I know. Where did all of that time go? I see pyramids, no Cairo. I'm bold, I'm eager, she's loving my demeanor. I just did shrooms in Malibu and I'm seeing shit so clear. I'm an animal, hyena. I was mean but it just got meaner. As a kid I was always a leader, achieved that shit then it come back cleaner. I clean ya, I'm the boy, I'm the boss. I Take all of the stock, I don't care what it cost. I put fire to crops. Had to flip that rock at the odds in me socks. 3-5 in me bills. When I walk on the gas, like to give man chills. Too hard to the pills. You're never gonna see these bust down grills. I'm the hardest out of the century. These other man, they can't step to me. No handout to give an extra fee. I'm the male version of.
So that'll be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Real quick, for cardio, usually I do like normal incline. I do anywhere between 3 to 3.5 speed. I usually try to do that for 30 minutes. If I'm really feeling it, I'll probably jog a little bit. As long as I really get 30 minutes in, like that's a good cardio session in my opinion. But I'll be upping that like more and more as I get better at doing cardio, or I get better at doing cardio more often. So I hope you guys enjoy the new program. If you guys actually use it, let me know. Let me know down in the comment section, or you can just screenshot it from the video. That works too. Let me know what you guys think about the program. Let me know what you think I should do differently about the program. If you guys have any suggestions for me. Obviously, I'm not a powerlifting coach, a bodybuilding coach. I'm literally just 19 years old and I like working out. So let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts about it, anything I should change. I appreciate you guys for watching this far. I will be posting again, probably weekly, probably once a week, starting now because I'm only working one job. Well, I'm only working at the chicken barn. There's like no farming to do anymore. For the most part, I should have a lot of free time to actually come to the gym and film videos because I actually do want to get stronger again. Like with tracking calories, tracking my body weight, and then working out this hard again. I actually do. Like, I do enjoy working out a lot again. I was like not enjoying it nearly as much a little bit there, but it does feel really good and like really, I think the word I'm looking for is like rejuvenating, maybe something like that. It feels good to like actually want to come in here and work out again and actually want to get stronger. So we'll see how my new little program goes that I made for myself. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.